turf or peat harvesting has always been a way of life in these islands going back centuries now. In fact, legend has it that the early Scandinavian settlers cut turf from the Dublin Mountains. In early days, it was controlled by the Anglo-Irish estates and doled out to the tenant farmers in small allotments. But since the arrival of the Land League, and later on the Free State Land Commission, most allocated farms were accompanied by 5 to 15 acres of peat bog. Comments have been put forward over the years by the relative European government that peat landowners and farmers were in receipt of free fuel, which of course is not the case. This is a labour-intensified chore, where the top of the bank has to be removed in order to get to the required fuel. It's then cut with an implement known as a slane, wheeled out and tumbled over the low bank where the drying process begins.
Well, I've seen off this a bit while you were gone out. Are you okay? Yeah. And go out a bit with it, will you? I will. Because leave room and don't throw it too thick. Because, just in case that the weather wouldn't get great.
After a month or so drying out, depending on the weather, it is then transferred into small piles known as footings or huts, depending on which part of the country you're from. This procedure allows the gentle breeze to flow through the sods for a quick drying effect. This whole process takes from May to September, when it is then brought home and stacked into a bigger pile known as a clamp or a reek, and made ready to keep the home fires burning during the long winter nights.
and it is then brought home where it is tipped into a bigger pile, known locally as a clamp, and neatly topped off to keep out the bad winter weather.
The sacred son of turf has always been considered as almost biblical by village communities in the years past, containing many healing properties for skin, foot and chest complaints in its raw format. When burning, it generates a very palatable aroma, so much so that whiskey makers and food producers worldwide have recently instilled it into their products. Peat whisky being a huge favourite among world's connoisseurs. Sitting close to a tough fire, inhaling the natural heat, was a much sought after cure for the asthma sufferers in the generations past. Perhaps the European Commission have a contentious issue with air pollution and rising temperatures. To single out peat as a major offender leaves a lot to be desired. When, for example, a single jumbo jet on a journey to Australia or a diesel-powered train on a weekend trip across Europe would merit closer examination. Also, the history of the Great Meltdown in the Arctic Circle between 1894 and 1900, at a time when powered automation was just a pipe dream. The God-gifted heritage from Parnell's Great Land League is now under threat from vested interest. The other being the plot of potatoes grown by the average small farmer and landed householder, whereby the reproductive gene has been modified to remain active for only one crop, and blight spray made available to commercial growers only. Perhaps it's the end of an era as we knew it, but one would have hoped that these great cultures of humanity could have continued on through the generations for many is the long day. You're taking out the last of them?
Yes, we are. Good crop this year. That was a beautiful song your mother sang about them. But looking at those lumpy yolks and the way they suffered from the blight and they starved half the nation. Now, you certainly wouldn't want to be singing about them at night. You would not. Oh, Rosh Hashanah, oh, Rosh Hashanah, oh, Rosh Hashanah, and it's your heart done.